Cheers.
Cheers.
Are you ready? I'm going to do it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow, that was like, God, we clink a lot better when we're in the same room.
I know. Can you remember that tantrum you had when we couldn't get our clink
Oh,
right?
God, no. We need these smashed glasses trying to get a good clink.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, we digress already.
I know, before we've even welcomed everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Welcome to episode
34, Philip.
of Two Bottles In. See,
We're like Jedward. We finish each other's sentences.
Exactly. I knew what episode it was. Anyway, so how... Ooh.
Soz, did you hear that? I just knocked my wine glass on my microphone.
Oh, there goes the professionalism. Oh,
Soz,
well.
babes. Soz.
The first 5 seconds was good.
Okay, carry on. Anyway.
Oh, no, you're just drinking. It's
been a tough day. There's been lots of child action and tantrums and all sorts that I've had to deal with. And the tantrums came from Lawrence.
That was just me before we started the podcast.
Right, okay, let's focus.
Let's focus.
Focus.
So,
okay.
Let's do the thing that we never do, that we should do at the start of the podcast, which is, what are you drinking tonight, Vix?
Yes, I think we do. Yes. No, do we? Oh, anyway, carry on.
Are you having a stroke?
I think I might be. So this evening, Philip, my drink comes from the exclusive wine club of the Asdar, that refined supermarket venue. And it's the Pinot Grigio Blush, would you believe? Yes.
Ooh.
Casalinga. Oh, no, wait. Oh, this one's from Ocado. Okay, it's kind of posh then. Yeah, okay, fine.
Thank God for that. I was worried then. I was like, who are we aiming this podcast at?
Yeah, no, it is the Ocado one. I was thinking it was one of the last bottles. Well, you see, desperate times call for desperate measures, and when you couldn't get a delivery when you're shielding, you have to go with what you can get. You see?
That's true. Okay, sorry. I've changed.
You have. You're so Brighton, darling. You're not
As
even
Warren
Brighton,
keeps-
you're Hove.
As Warren keeps saying, I'm Brighton, not Hove. Thank you very much. BN1, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, as Warren says, keeps saying, I have changed. I've become a snob.
Well, I don't think you've changed. I think you've just become the man you were always meant to be.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, no, we started already. Right, focus. Okay, so I'm drinking a rosé Pinot Grigio Blush. What are you drinking, darling?
I am drinking vodka.
Ooh. Are you going to explain which vodka, or is it just...
It's Waitrose own.
Right.
They sell really big 1.5 bottles.
What?
So, got one of those. I mean, I'm
just
not drinking that. And Coke, as in Coca-Cola, but Coca-Cola.
Oh,
not Mexicola, not Roller-Cola.
But La Coca-Cola.
The actual Coca-Cola. Other Coca-Colas are available, but they don't taste as nice. So
I'm assuming you're not Pepsi, you're a Cola person, Coke person.
I'm Toes Coke.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know why I said that. God, I've had too much wine already.
What are you getting so sniffy about?
I don't know. Anyway, so
what's been going on? What has been happening? I've not spoken to you forever.
I know, we have been quite distant. I guess like everybody, I think everybody's going through the same thing at the moment. We're all kind of hitting our walls, our thresholds, our, ceilings. We're all kind of...
We're zoomed out.
Yeah, we're just tired, fatigued, and everything else that comes with it. And I think sort of it's just... one of our dearest friends, Andy Dyer, put up a really, really good post the other day. I don't know if you saw it. And it was basically saying, about explaining how I know I haven't been in touch. It's not because I don't love you, and it's not because I don't care. I just am tired. I still love you, but I'm completely worn out, and I just need to focus on myself. And it was kind of like this person's quote, and it was just all about the fact that at the moment we've all stopped doing the social Zooms, and we've all stopped doing the social kind of distance stuff because we're all tired. And
Yep.
we've got to look after ourselves. We've got to focus on ourselves right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me and for lots of people, Zoom is a work thing, and as much as you want to have fun Zooms with your friends and family, it just feels like work. And it's got to the point now where the end is in sight, and we will be able to properly see each other soon. So I'm kind of putting all my power and energy and positive thoughts into that. So yeah,
I think it is difficult though, like you say, when it is, it feels like work, but like for some people, I guess, like those who live on their own, like I just don't know how they are coping. I have full respect to people who don't have the connections, who don't have someone living at home with them, who are on their own. Oh.
yeah, but the countdown is on now, and I think
just let's not fall at the last hurdle, people.
Yeah. And, good news today, over half of the adult population have been vaccinated officially. So the end is in sight. And I was watching Myra Dubois' live show from the Vauxhall Tavern last Saturday, and she had this very special message. Somebody commented, live, and said, oh, my partner's a teacher, he's working really hard. Myra, do you have a message for the teachers out there? And she was like, yes, you better watch those little germ spreaders so that they don't fuck it up for the rest of us. Which I don't think was the message of support and love he was hoping for.
No.
But, hey, we've got to just strap in and get those jabs done.
Oh, no.
Warren had his on Tuesday.
So
Warren
he's done. You're done. I'm done. Lawrence had his on Monday.
Well, hey.
Whoop.
It's amazing what happens when you leave things to the NHS to crack on with.
I know. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing how they power through. Incredible. So we're on our countdown. Can't wait to get there. And we'll just see if the world behaves itself or not. I'm just fearful because of all these bloody lockdowns happening across Europe. That just nerves me. But maybe I'm just being a negatron. Maybe so. Who knows?
If we have to have staycations, we have to have staycations. I think the most important thing is we're going to be able to get to see each other and our families. And, that's the main thing.
Ugh.
We can stick around this country for 2021 and then save our pennies, and then
but
next
people
year.
are saying that. Have you saved money? I haven't. I've spent it on. I mean, my spending that would normally go on going out, booze, cocktails, late night kebabs, and Uber taxis has definitely gone because I'm definitely not saving money. I don't know what I'm spending it on. Possibly Etsy and Amazon are the big ones, but...
Oh, I'm saving.
Oh my God, I'm not. I mean, it might have something to do with the fact that I bought Sophia, and this is how middle class I am now that I live in Surrey. She didn't get a kitchen, she got a food truck.
A food truck.
So I figured, instead of a kitchen, let's do something. Let's spice it up. Let's bring this into the modern day. Let's bring Brixton Village and whatever to Surrey. And we've got a food truck downstairs which has little model tacos and pizzas and little drinks and and it's got a little drivey wheel thing, which I should know because I can drive. But anyway, that's probably where my money's going.
Wow. You see, normally on a Saturday night you'd be queuing up at one of those in heels going, all of the sauces, all of the sauces.
I am actually really worried about putting heels back on. I don't know if the rest of us girls and gays are slightly worried about our heels, but I am petrified about putting heels
I
back
think
on.
most people are just petrified about leaving the house because we've all quadrupled in size.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
And that's just the hair. I mean, we're just all going to be huge with bad hair.
Oh, my God. Lockdown lard. That's what I'm calling it. I
Yep.
seriously have serious lockdown lard.
Yeah, but, you know, we're not the only ones. We're all going to be just fat with bad
fat.
hair for a few months.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine.
Until we can get to the hairdressers.
But speaking of heels...
Did you like that? I kind of did build that in, and I thought I was hoping you would pick that up. Good.
Yeah, there
been,
are some people that have been walking in heels throughout this entire lockdown.
For our benefit.
For our benefit and entertainment.
Cool.
And those are the queens of RuPaul's Drag Race.
God bless them. God bless them.
So we are recording this on Saturday the 20th of March, and on Thursday night we had the final of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2.
And
so
we just
if you have not...
Spoiler.
If you've not watched it, then one... What are you doing?
Yeah, why?
There's nothing on TV, especially tonight. Nothing. So we're going to ruin it for you. So you can press pause now, go and watch it, come back. But yeah, I mean, what have you thought? First of all, what have you thought of the season as a whole?
It's been one of my favourite seasons.
Well, hey.
Whether that's to do with the circumstances we're in, I don't know. It's like I'm desperate for any sort of vibrancy in my life. But I think it's been brilliant. They've been, all the queens, I think, have given... It hasn't been super bitchy. They've been really authentic in a way. They've all kind of gone through lots of emotional journeys, all of them. I don't think they all kind of were too selfish, but then at the same time, I don't think they were all too nice. Like, I think it was a good, fun balance.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think there's certain... Yeah. Well, just certain moments when it was just, you know, Drag Race and people talking about, oh, I was really badly bullied. And then in the next second, really badly bullying someone. And I was like, hashtag be kind. But, yeah. I mean, I think I made my opinions loud and clear on the last podcast. That I just think they're fine. Pop them on stage at a really rough gay venue and see how they get on with their little lip syncs and death drops.
Yeah, I mean, you and I have talked at length about this before.
I think we bored the people on this.
I mean, this is America, this is the UK. Both of them have had the same thing, but it's because it's RuPaul led. Like, that's the challenge here, is that you're coming from one angle of drag, and that's RuPaul's angle of drag. It's what he sees as drag, and it's not what
it's not UK drag.
Especially
it's not
UK.
Drag.
Especially UK. Especially, like, with the way that our drag scene is set up, and I do not profess to be an expert. I'm not. But from what I have been exposed to, what I have seen, and what I've enjoyed and loved and cherished, it's so, like, RuPaul just is one tiny little slither.
I mean, you know, he's the most famous drag queen in the world, but, you know, American drag and UK drag are extraordinarily different, and the history attached to it is very different. But, I mean, what did you think of the final? I mean... Did your favourite win?
So, no,
Mm-hmm.
didn't, and I was very shocked. I was very sad, if I'm honest. The two queens that I thought either of them could pip it, like either of them. There was one that I thought would have got it, Bimini. I'm going to go then say the words, and I definitely thought, because of that last two episodes that we've seen, I thought Tace had brought herself to a place that really she was such a strong contender. And I think that the performance they gave outshone Lawrence. I'm so surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last episode was a bit of a mess. I know we spoke about this yesterday, but
I forgot,
the audio...
Weird, wasn't it?
So they had to do this performance where they each had to write a... I mean, it's classic RuPaul finale. Fodder had to each write a verse for a god-awful song. And but on the show, the lyrics and the sync was completely out, so it just looked awful. And there was lots of comments on Twitter of people going, is it my TV? Is it iPlayer? Is it...
That's what we thought. Lawrence and I thought it was us.
They genuinely let that episode go out like that. It was terrible. But in terms of the performance, Bimini and Tace were like, just nailed it.
Completely. If I'm honest, I even think Tace did better than Bimini on the actual final performance.
It was like watching Britney or something.
Yeah.
With Tace. It was a proper like...
He was given everything.
She was punching the floor. I was like, that's classic Britney. That's Britney. MTV Awards, 19...
But
yeah,
Bimini's
but they
outfit.
didn't win. It was Lawrence Chaney won the
I know. We have to highlight Bimini's outfit. If I didn't have this lockdown lard, that would be the wedding outfit of choice for my Portugal beach
stunning.
wedding.
Oh, it was stunning.
Yes, Bimini.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yes, but anyway, that's UK over, done, and
on to USA. Where are we? We're at episode 12, are we?
Episode 54, I believe. It seems to be the longest season of Drag Race ever. Oh, yes, God. It's episode 11, I think.
Is it? So we're coming up to 12, is that what I'm thinking?
Yeah, well, and there were still 87 queens in the competition.
It's a weird one this season, the way he, I guess...
It's been dragged out, and then they had the non-elimination week where Candy
it was all and then they kept them separate.
So, yeah. But to me, I mean, I'm not going to do a spoiler from today's episode, but there's just a real clear winner, out now, head and shoulders above the rest.
So I have not seen today's episode, so that's my treat tomorrow for myself, and I am totally in love with Simone at the moment.
Well,
so that's, and
I
just love the statement.
If she doesn't win,
oh really? Okay.
If she doesn't win the entire series, then.
I do have a soft spot for Rose.
Yeah, I like Rosé as well.
I can't call her Rosé. She's not a glass of wine. I'm sorry. Although I love the fact that she's from Scotland. I like the nod to the roots. She's done a couple... Oh, right, stop with the accent. She's done a couple of times. Amaze.
Yeah. No, there's a few good bits. I just think Simone is just a different level.
Yeah.
Everything. And you can tell that RuPaul sees it as well.
Yeah. Because
RuPaul hardly ever comments on the judging, but would always say something about Simone like, God damn. God damn it.
Yeah. And if you compare, and that's the interesting thing, if you compare the UK winners versus the US winners, there's a very different mindset there. Like, I know we've only had 2 seasons, and, Viv and Lawrence, like, I don't know, they're very different types of winners, and you think, oh, what are you going to go on to do? What are you going to go and represent for the UK, for drag, for, artist sort of creativity?
The opportunities aren't really there.
It's odd, isn't it?
But, I mean, they'll make more money.
Well, there's that.
All of them will make more money with their little... from RuPaul's Drag Race on their poster.
Yeah, well.
But Simone is just, yep, superstar.
Okay, well, yes, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode. It's from today, but I'm going to watch it tomorrow. So, and just something else that we were mentioning earlier, and I don't know what the listeners think. I genuinely don't understand how RuPaul has been going for so long, and the world has fallen in love with drag so much. Songs they produce are absolutely dire. What is wrong with the world? What has happened? Is there some sort of button that gets pushed when they're doing their producing, and it just goes, this button is for drag. Oh, let's make it shit. And, like, what? Well, like, why is it so bad? You get so excited when, like, some of your favourite drag queens are like, ooh, producing music. This will be good because they're so cool. And then they come out with this, like, Euro trash, not even worth Eurovision style song, and you're like, no, you've just gone down 100% in my estimation.
I know, I do think that one of the worst things to happen to music has been Ru girls releasing music. I mean, RuPaul's had some quite good songs in her time. Sissy That Walk, we've all Sissy That Walk.
We have.
And The Beginning, and Supermodel of the World.
Jealous of My Boogie.
Don't be jealous of my boogie.
Oh, I haven't seen it in so long, I can't remember if I am or not.
But yeah, some of the spin-off music has been a little hard to listen to.
I know, when you're trying to be all, like, team supportive, and you're like, come on, dig deep for this one.
It's just like fierce.
I literally was like, Lawrence, please, can you just produce
insert name of drag queen here. Insert name of drag queen here. It's just like, oh God.
Oh, the shame.
The kids are going to be going crazy for this.
I know, they generally sat there kind of going, this is going to be big. And you're like, no, it's not. It's really not.
No, but it's not. It's probably not for us, is it? Because we're old.
I know. Old. Oh God, we're so shamefully old. And even like we were talking earlier, weren't we, about TikTok and how old we are.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of the listeners are on TikTok and what they do. I'm definitely a spectator, not a participator.
No. If someone says to me, TikTok, I'm like, no, I've just eaten. Thank you. Thank you.
Do what you want with that information.
Do what you want with that information. Thank you. No, I was on TikTok at the height of the lockdown last year, but I didn't really understand it. And I got a bit... It really sucks you in. So I was just like, I'm just going to delete this.
It's like an acute version of a YouTube cycle.
Oh, yes, that's a good description.
It is crazy how it gets you sucked in, and they are so clever at how they do it. But at the same time, I genuinely don't understand how they do it. I don't like how there's so many people going on about how to blow up your TikToks, and I'm like, one, do I want them to explode? Like, what? I mean, am I doing like one of those Mentos things? Like,
I don't think you're getting the vernacular.
Oh, honestly, some of the things that they're saying, like, for you to get on the FYP page, and I'm like, where is that? Like, can I see it? Like,
FYP?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's
oh
for
God, we are so old. It's going to be something so obvious, and you're just
there'll be some listener that is there'll be listeners kind of going, unfollow, because we don't know what FYP stands for.
So
I'm going to have to Google it now. But yeah, there's these weird things that they get you to do, and also it's weird. So there's these things, and they tell you to put these soundtracks, so like this music. You know how on Instagram and stuff you can put music to like videos, so it makes it look really cool, and like you're having loads of fun. So on TikTok you can put music on, but then turn it right down and just have your voice, just so it gets more hits because you've got tagged that one piece of music, but even though you can't hear the music.
No, I don't understand.
if someone can explain, if there's any listeners that can help me here, I really would like to know, because I am in marketing and I do need to know this stuff.
Someone who's 12 or someone who's got half a brain or something. I
don't get it. But
I don't need to know.
I
don't need to know. Like, nothing's gone wrong in my life since I deleted TikTok. And if someone says, have you seen this on TikTok? They can just send it me. I can watch it without being on TikTok. So,
well, Instagram are going to ban that. That's the thing, because you know how loads of people now put their TikToks on Instagram. Instagram are planning to ban that. I don't know how they're going to do it, but yeah, they're planning on banning that. Someone on TikTok was telling me, so they would tell me how to blow up my TikTok, but also just be careful about Instagram.
And were they from Aberdeen? What's that accent you're doing?
I don't know. It's called Pinot Grigio.
Oh dear.
I haven't been out. I haven't socialised. It isn't a well-practiced thing.
Yeah, no one has. We're not all doing Annie Oakley voices. Anyway. So we've had our rant about the Rue Girls and their terrible music.
I don't want to rant about it though. I just feel sorry for them, because like I think for everything that they've done, they do deserve good music. But some producer somewhere.
No, it's just a rites of passage.
Oh,
you do RuPaul's Drag Race, you release terrible music.
But it's like on Katie Price level.
But like, there's certain ones that haven't. Bianca Del Rio.
Ah, you say that.
Has not
She
released
has.
music. Whoa.
Serious.
Because she says she can't sing, and that's why she hasn't done it.
Yes, exactly. But I have found there are 2 tracks. I will send them to you after this. There are 2 tracks I've found with Bianca in, and it's just talking. It's not like singing.
Okay.
It's a bit like what Alaska does.
Right.
So it's a bit like talking through it and stuff, and quips of quotes and shit like that.
Okay. But it's not like her. I'm just looking now on Spotify because I can multitask. But she's not. It's always like featuring Bianca Del Rio.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not
So
like
she's
her
not.
track.
She's not. Gone like.
Yeah, you're so protective over her.
But it's just like, well, because she knows she can't sing.
Yep. Even though she was in Jamie's. Everybody's talking about Jamie, and she sang in that.
Well.
Just saying.
Yeah. But I don't think you really have to. Oh, I don't know.
No,
I suppose you do have to sing.
You do, and that song that she has to sing is a sing song. Like,
You're having a stroke again?
Yeah, it's the other side of my face this time.
Oh no! Now you do the.
Stop.
You do that laugh. Oh no!
I just rubbed my
I'm going to have to
nose.
fill now.
It's okay.
What's coming out of your nose? Oh God!
Just realised that Sophia was like, we were teaching Sophia different parts of the face earlier, and I've just rubbed my nose, and I think I've got like scrambled egg on it.
Oh,
Because
this is why.
you say head, chin, nose, ear, whatever. I just rubbed my nose. I think I've got scrambled egg on it. Well, that's nice. Thanks for telling me, friend.
Well, I'm sorry. I just thought it was your face.
Yeah, some nice pustule nose spot.
I didn't want to say it. I thought you were maybe trying a new regime.
Thanks, babes. Thanks. So we're 2 bottles in are casting auditions for a new host.
Don't do anything stupid because you might end up with egg on your face. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I
We
think
need to explain
we need to
why we keep going. Thank you. It's because I went on someone's Instagram on Friday,
Stalking.
yesterday,
Yes.
and they'd tagged this person on their Instagram, and he does all these little funny videos, and his name is Josh Zilberberg.
Yes,
Josh
we'll type that in the
Zilberberg. He's funny on TikTok, apparently. He's got 1.4 million followers on TikTok.
Oh my goodness.
And only 186,000 on Instagram. The shade. But at the end, he does like a funny little talk thing on Instagram, and then at the end, he will always go, "Thank you, thank you," and it's hilarious and very easily imitated.
And also the best sign off to everything.
Yeah, I said it in training
I
the
know,
other
I
day
said it in a
with
meeting.
professionals. Do what you want with that information, thank you.
I did it yesterday when I was like, no, that'd be great. No, I appreciate everybody's help on this, so thank you. I was like, shit, I'm dealing with like a load of people who probably have no idea what I'm even talking about, let alone how I'm using quips from social media.
Me and my training going, I'm not saying the government ignored the HIV epidemic, but it took 6 years for a national campaign to come out. Do what you want with that information, thank you.
That was such a good impression. Oh my god, people, you have to do this. You like literally stop listening to us and go find this man. He's just
Josh
he
Zilberberg.
has lightened my life. And Josh, if you ever get to listen to this podcast episode, thank you.
We live, we love. Thank you.
Thank you. You've literally given us the best sign off ever.
Thank you. So, anyway, otherwise we could just bang on about him the whole podcast. What are we talking about now? Segue.
So yeah, one thing I have to mention. So I have found myself becoming quite a big fan of Mr. Gok Wan. So
Okay, this wasn't in the
no, and I wrote it down as we pressed record, so that was good.
Okay.
And yeah, just totes forgot to tell you. So Gok Wan, to me, pre-lockdown was Gok Wan, the fashion dude who helps women, has quite good cooking, like recipes.
He does a cooking show. Say yes to the dress.
He's quite good. Holly's obviously, buddies with Gok, and like you see them sort of like having a laugh, and he seems quite a good guy. I know he had a dog. Very, very limited information I had around Gok. And then suddenly, in lockdown 3, don't know what happened in lockdown 1 and 2, but I have discovered how good he is as a DJ.
Oh, he's doing his Isolation Nation.
My God, Isolation Nation has saved me, as well as my own.
He was doing it all the way through.
Yes, he's been doing it for ages. And last night he did one for Red Nose Day. The guy's a genius. I mean, he just sits perfectly on my music taste. That's the key point. And Lawrence, as a professional DJ, in that capacity as a music producer, has great respect for him, which obviously makes it even better.
Oh, well, that's good. He's not doing like a...
He's not just like pressing
Lindsay
play.
Lohan, RuPaul.
No, Paris Hilton. Yeah, no. Apparently he is an actual really, really good DJ, and he's really good friends with the owners of one of the biggest like music producer label thing that I'm gonna get told off for saying because I don't understand how to say it. But yeah, he's amazing. And last night I was up till 1:30 listening to it.
Crazy.
And I had to get up at,
I can't say anything. I went to bed last night before 11 p.m. So.
Wow. Okay, that's okay. I had a child to get up with this morning at 6 a.m. and I still stayed up.
Well, we woke up at 5:30.
Okay, that's just sad. That's just sad. If you didn't have a screaming child or you don't have to go to the airport, what are you doing at 5:30?
Well, I had to go to work. And I like to make him a cup of coffee and bring him biscuits.
Oh my God, domestication.
I know, that's just the way I roll. Yeah, so Gok Wan, Isolation Nation. I think he has some playlists on SoundCloud or Mixcloud.
You can go onto Facebook, and he's got all his live streams on there. He does all his live streams on Instagram and Facebook, but Facebook's obviously the better one to rewatch them. And then you can go on. He's got a CD out, I think. Not CD. Oh my God, did I just say CD?
Can you also get it on tape?
Shut up.
Does he have a mixtape?
It is. It's basically, yeah. He does like a mixtape, but it's a
DX90, like a CR90 or DX90 or something.
All right, shush you.
Tell me the name of it because I'm going to write it on the label in biro. Do not tape over. Tape over and die.
Oh my
That's
God.
what we'll put. Tape over and die. Did you used to do that when you recorded the things on TV on the VCR thing?
Yeah.
Tape over and die. Don't touch this tape.
So this
It's got tape that on.
Yeah, well, funny enough, they pretty
Mum.
much... Yeah, were all... Well, no, because my mum used to record them for me.
Oh, my mum used to record Roseanne for me.
But they've got...
And pause the adverts so it would be seamless. Oh my God, she was a good mum.
Oh my God, I want your mum. Yeah, my mum did not do that. She just
she's
record.
amazing. I was like, Mum, if I see a glimpse of an advert, you are dead.
Ooh, all right, demanding child.
I know. I know, I was awful.
Learning
But she was
new.
amazing, so there you go.
Yeah, Mummy Rag is amazing. She still is. But yeah, my parents were hilarious and also quite cool at the same time because they would record lots and lots of things on one tape for me, and they would actually tell me the time code of where the second, third, fourth things started.
That's really handy, isn't it? That's really good of them.
So, full respect to Mum and Dad Proctor.
Respect.
The wine's talking, what can I say?
Without a T. Respect without a T.
Oh, I don't
dear.
know. I know. It's just not happening, is it?
Anyway, moving on. What is our next hot topic? What is the next topic that we are going to get down with the kids with?
Yes.
What is it?
No, seriously, I don't think we put anything else down.
We were going to talk about the census, which is so down with the kids.
Oh, yeah. Oh, soz. Oh, is that what you were trying to hint at?
Yeah, I was just trying to say we're probably going to be talking about something that's not actually that cool.
So we've gone from house music to the census.
To the census.
Right.
Because, you know, we're going from the isolation nation to the nation. Okay?
Look at that.
Look at that, you see. If you look hard enough, the links are there. Oof. No, but it's really important. So the census, we're recording this on the 20th of March. The census day is tomorrow, but it's the first time in census history that they are recording details about sexuality and gender identity. Woo-hoo.
That is amazing, actually, and I didn't know about that. That's incredible.
It's very important for LGBTQ plus people, but it's also really important for you and me who work in the public sector, because it means that we'll have an accurate picture of the population and be able to provide more appropriate services for those target groups.
Absolutely.
And it will give them a voice, and they will be seen.
They are being
very
seen.
important.
Yeah, I didn't know that, and that's incredible. What an amazing thing to happen.
It's been campaigned for I don't know, 40 years? Because you only get it every 10 years, so...
That is a big step, a huge step, and I really hope that this isn't just the end of it then. I hope more can come of it then.
Well, I think it will just mean that, because we've been relying on really old statistics based on really kind of bizarre research before to work out what percentage of the population identifies differently to heterosexual or differently to male or female. And now we'll be able to be like a clear picture and provide services and resources that are appropriate, and also argue for more money to do better services for those target groups. So
it's wider than that as well, though, isn't it? It's all about equality and understanding that there's individuality within the world, and you know we've fought so hard on so many different fronts, you know, to observe the individuality, but also the inclusivity of those individuals. That this actually, I think, is quite a significant achievement. Now, like I say, although this will recognise the individuals themselves and they can self-identify, I just hope that this isn't the last hurdle. We need to make sure this is. I'm literally going to get off this podcast and have a look because I didn't realise, and I hope that the equality stuff gets pushed more into this realm now. We've got more of an opportunity now that we understand what we're going to know more about the demographic breakdown across the island, the UK. We need to push this. Am I getting too political?
No, I just liked the island.
Well, I feel we're not part of anything now. We're literally separate from the EU.
We're floating away from everything.
I'm so sad. It's so sad.
But no, I think it's an amazing thing, and just the fact that it's anything that's been campaigned for so long, and it's like, yes, we've done it, we've got it. And I know that a lot of our past colleagues are probably being quite instrumental in this happening. So
too true, girl, too true.
So
I think I should just
oh my god, it's like a tuning fork.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh god.
I had to ruin it, didn't I, by whacking the mic. I was like, that was a perfect pitch clang, and then boom on the mic.
Oops, I just knocked one of my own teeth out. Oh no.
Oh no. It's been a long day. Thank you.
It has been a long day.
Oh, well, that is wonderful. What a good note to end on.
Yeah. So good news. So I don't know when this podcast will be made available because I'm not the technical expert on these things, but if it's made available at some point tomorrow, then make sure you do your census.
You can do it over the next couple of days as well. They do say you can do it a couple of days afterwards.
As long as it's for where you are tomorrow.
Yes.
And if you don't do it, you're going to get fined.
What?
Apparently so. I saw an advert.
What? I've got it here. Are you going to get fined?
You can get fined if you don't do it.
I've got
For see, they giveth and they taketh away.
I need to read this shit. Oh my god. I didn't realise you can get, fined. Also, very random, and you're probably going to roll your eyes, but how impressive this. I got my smear test letter through, and they're sending it by post. How weird's that? They've never done that before. You normally have to go in, and they're going to do it by post. Just thought I'd let them all know that. Anyway, you have been listening to Two Bottles In. This is episode 34. 35? No, 34.
So they sent that by post?
No, they sent me a letter informing me that my test
Is it like a smear campaign?
Girl. Okay, that was quite good though.
That was really good. I'm sorry.
That was quite good.
Anyway, no, it's very important. Everyone should get their smear test done. There, hear it from a man.
Thanks, babes.
Take one for the ladies.
That's what we like to hear. We're all here for each other.
Yep, it's very important. Get checked out. Okay. So we will be back more regular.
Yeah,
we've done well.
this
This
is
is
good.
within a month.
Within the month, I think.
Yeah, so we will keep at it.
Yeah.
And hopefully we have talked about at some point doing one in person, sat in the same room, or possibly an outdoors table with some rosé in the early evening sunshine.
Oh my god!
Oh, wouldn't that be bliss? Wouldn't it just be bliss?
And it's what have we got? So we've got coming up I'm trying to think of Bojo's roadmap. What's next? So
it's right. Are you ready?
Okay, go.
12th of April, beers outside. 17th of May, beers inside. 21st of June, let's go wild. Do you know how much I want this all to happen? No, it's also very important for my job as well.
Right.
It's the roadmap for my work.
We've got Easter, which is outside socialising.
Easter's before the 12th of April.
Yeah,
so I think
I think you can sit on the 29th of March. You can sit outside
You
with
can
6 people?
You can. No, I think you can sit outside with a person.
No, that's now.
Is that now?
That's
I
now.
don't know.
Oh.
I'm only focusing on the accessibility of beer in external and internal venues.
I'm pretty sure for the Easter weekend, they have made it possible for 6 people to meet in a garden or in an outdoor space.
Okay, wow.
So there you go. Not as exciting as your little ditty you had.
No, I know.
That was special. I love that.
Kind of made that up as I was going along there.
Well,
I'm really
impressed.
annoyed because I was supposed to be going to see Skunk Anansie, because I'm a child of the indie 90s, and they were going to be performing on the 21st of June, which is when all the restrictions kind of stop. But of course, they've had to postpone the entire tour, so I'm going to be very busy in 2022.
Yeah.
Because everything I booked to go and see is now in 2022.
Oh my god, so many things. And by the way, just picking up on your child in the 90s, like, rock.
Yeah.
So, again, this is going to be special. But we were watching CBeebies this morning with our darling little 15-month-old daughter. And Yolanda, who is some music dude, who is awesome, and I love her, she's very fun. But she had Feeder on the show.
Oh my god.
Feeder for kids who were like under 5, and she was playing songs with Feeder, and I'm like, I love Feeder. Like, they were playing like circa 1995 music. I was like, I couldn't even like take it in. It was amazing.
CBeebies is a bit. I was watching Gogglebox last night, and they had the really sexy black guy from Bridgerton.
Oh, doing the bedtime story. That was last Tuesday or last Monday. Yes.
The rolling commentary from the Gogglebox people was very sexually explicit.
He's beautiful.
It was just like, oh, just read anything to me.
It's the sincerity. I don't know if anybody saw it. If you haven't, I would certainly recommend it. Go and watch it, because the sincerity behind what he was saying and how he was looking down the camera, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, but a lot of the people who were on Gogglebox were saying, I would put my children to bed before this and have some alone time watching this. Just like, read it to me again.
Oh my god, Sophia stopped straight. Like, Sophia just, like, dead straight and looked at the TV and just watched the whole thing, which is very unlike her. And she loved it.
I think I would as well.
I think something else.
And then I'd have to excuse myself very quickly.
Okay, good note to finish on. Excellent, yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, everyone. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Go and check out Just Silberberg on Instagram and TikTok. And and you can love us, like us, share us, subscribe, review us on all the places where you listen to your podcasts. But it seems that most of you listen to it the way that I would, which is on the podcast app. So maybe rate us on that one. That'd be great. And yeah, we will be back in April at some point.
Yes, yes. No, we should try. I mean, this is pretty impressive that we've done this, but I think we should try and make the effort.
Crack on, yes.
Go on, and, we can.
And so stick with it, people. The end is in sight, and we will see you next month.
See you later, babes. Love yous.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.